Alana Thompson is coming to the defense of her boyfriend, Dralin Carswell. She's bringing a stack of receipts to do it. Earlier this week, Alana took to social media to reveal that she and Dralin have less than a week to secure a place to live in Denver, Colorado. After Alana claimed that they have been unable to find a place, allegedly due to Dralin's student loan debt, the Mama June family crisis star was met with many comments from fans encouraging her to ditch her boyfriend. Others suggested that it was actually Dralin's criminal record that was preventing the two from finding a place to rent. In a new TikTok video, Alana denied that Dralin's past has anything to do with it. She also posted receipts to show that she and Dralin had been good tenants at their current rental home. As fans know, Alana moved to Colorado last summer to attend Regis University, where she is studying to become a neonatal nurse. Dralin relocated with Alana at the time, and the two have been renting a place together since August 2023. Alana told fans this week that she and Dralin have to find a new place to live by September 1st. However, she claimed they have been unable to find a place that will approve them as renters due to Dralin having more than $20,000 in student loans. Despite Alana's explanation, many fans assumed that the real reason Alana and Dralin's rental applications have been denied is because Dralin has an arrest record. As the Ashley previously reported, Dralin pleaded not guilty in October 2023 to charges stemming from a February 2023 police chase. In response, Alana took to TikTok to share a series of screenshots, attempting to set the record straight and defend her man. In the first two screenshots were letters addressed to Dralin both, dated August 21, 2024, allegedly in response to rental applications he had submitted. In each of the responses, it stated that the application was unable to be approved due to credit history and having past due debt. The next screenshot Alana posted appeared to be some sort of background check, stating that the individual, allegedly Dralin, though his name did not appear on the document, did not have any open cases regarding landlord-tenant history, criminal/public records history, and confirming that the individual is not a registered sex offender or on any watch lists. In response to those who had also accused her and Dralin of getting kicked out of their current rental, Alana included a screenshot of an alleged text conversation between her and her current landlord, who praised the pair for being good tenants and even offered to write a letter of recommendation to a rental company on the couple's behalf. "You guys have been great and paid on time, so we can work out whatever you need," the landlord told Alana. "Let me know what you want me to say in the letter, and with Rent Ready, I can also create rental payment history reports." Along with the series of screenshots, Alana posted a lengthy statement in the caption of her TikTok, telling fans she has no reason to lie. "Why would I lie about something so simple when I could just tell the truth?" Alana wrote. "Since this is now a hot topic, let me clarify. No, we did not get denied for the home because of Dralin's criminal record. We were denied for the reason I already shared with everyone. I have no reason to lie. And while we're on the subject, I keep hearing people say that we have bad rental history, and that's why we can't get a new home," she continued. "The only reason we're not renewing our lease is that we need a bigger yard for our dogs. And no, I'm not getting rid of them. We also want to be in a better area, and the parking situation here is a hassle. But y'all keep talking. I love to hear it. I may tell you a story, but I never tell you a lie." However, the US's Sun can exclusively reveal that Alana, Honey Boo Boo, Thompson's boyfriend, was finally arraigned on Tuesday morning after allegedly taking police along in a high-speed car chase back in February of this year. A court clerk confirmed that Dralin appeared in person at the Monroe County Criminal Court and that the 22-year-old pleaded not guilty on all 4 counts that he is facing. In August, Alana's boyfriend was indicted on the charges of fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, driving under the influence, controlled substance, driving under the influence, drugs, and giving false information to a law enforcement officer, court documents claimed. The 2 drug-related counts detailed how Dralin allegedly had marijuana in his system. The potency level in his system was to the extent that it was less safe for him to drive. Dralin allegedly fled the police at 75 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone and willfully failed and refused to bring his vehicle to a stop, despite officers' commands, according to the court documents. The fourth count in the indictment alleged that Dralin also attempted to lie to police about his identity when he gave someone else's name during his arrest. Alana was in the passenger seat during the incident. Dralin was driving with a friend and Alana in his car on February 28th in Georgia when the high-speed chase began. Police allegedly managed to stop the car with a tactic known as a pit maneuver, which is done by officers colliding with the car in a chase. The officer claimed in the report, "I exited my vehicle with my service pistol drawn and pointed my firearm at the driver's door. The windows on the vehicle were very dark. I instructed the driver to roll down the window. I noticed that a male driver and a female passenger were in the front seat, and a male passenger in the back seat on the driver's side." After running Dralin's license, cops also allegedly found that he was wanted in another county for a probation violation. When police searched the vehicle, they discovered a bag of marijuana and an unregistered firearm, according to the police report. Dralin looked serious in his mugshot, which the U.S. Sun has first exclusively obtained. Alana was not arrested and was taken to the Monroe County Jail. Her older sister, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon Eford, who has custody of the teen, picked her up. Dralin's latest bust was not his first run-in with the law. The U.S. Sun previously exclusively reported that Alana's boyfriend was arrested back on May 29, 2019, and charged with statutory rape. Alana was not the alleged victim, and the incident happened before he and the Mama June Road to Redemption star started dating. However, according to the indictment exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun, Dralin is facing 4 counts for the February incident in which he allegedly fled from cops while under the influence with his reality star girlfriend in the passenger seat. The 22-year-old has been formally charged with fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, driving under the influence, controlled substance, driving under the influence, drugs, and giving false information to a law enforcement officer, the documents claimed. The 2 drug-related counts detailed how Dralin had marijuana in his system and that the potency level was to the extent that it was less safe for him to drive. Dralin allegedly fled the police at 75 miles per hour in a 55 zone and willfully failed and refused to bring his vehicle to a stop despite officers' commands. Finally, the 4th count in the indictment, which was filed earlier this week, alleged that Dralin also attempted to lie to police about his identity when he gave someone else's name during his arrest. Dralin was driving with a friend and Alana in his car on February 28th in Georgia when the chase began. According to police records obtained by the U.S. Sun, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, 17, was the passenger in older Beau Dralin's car as cops chased them through the streets of Georgia. During the high-speed chase, Dralin ran one car off the roadway. As he continued to gain speed, the responding police officer claimed. At one point, Dralin's car flew at 75 miles per hour down roads, with a speed limit of 55, which is considered a felony, the report added. Police allegedly managed to stop the car by colliding with it and caused Dralin to lose control, a tactic known as a pit maneuver. The officer claimed in the report, "I exited my vehicle with my service pistol drawn and pointed my firearm at the driver's door. The windows on the vehicle were very dark. I instructed the driver to roll down the window. I noticed that a male driver and a female passenger were in the front seat, and a male passenger in the back seat on the driver's side." After running Dralin's license, cops found that he was wanted in another county for a probation violation. When police searched the vehicle, they allegedly discovered a bag of marijuana and an unregistered firearm. Dralin looked serious in his new mugshot, which the U.S. Sun exclusively obtained. Dralin was arrested for DUI, fleeing police, driving with a suspended license, following too closely, failing to maintain lanes, and speeding. Alana was not arrested and was taken to the Monroe County Jail, where her older sister, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon Eford, who has custody of the teen, picked her up. Dralin's latest bust was not his first dust-up with the law. The U.S. Sun previously exclusively reported that Alana's boyfriend was arrested back on May 29, 2019, and was initially charged with statutory rape. Alana was not the alleged victim in this case, and it appeared the incident happened before he and the Mama June Road to Redemption star started dating. According to the police report, the mother of the alleged victim brought her daughter into the police department and claimed that Dralin, who was 18 at the time, but the friends told the investigators they dropped him off at the minor's home and picked him back up over an hour later. The friends allegedly told the police that when they picked Dralin up, he was scared and told them to drive fast because the minor's mother had caught him inside the house. Reps for Alana and Dralin did not respond to the son's request for comment at the time. Dralin was initially charged with statutory rape, but ultimately completed a pre-trial diversion program that resulted in the dismissal of a claim for making a false statement to law enforcement. During the pre-trial diversion hearing in June 2021, the 21-year-old agreed to fulfill the terms of the program in exchange for a dismissal, as the Sun first exclusively revealed that the 17-year-old reality star has been in a relationship with college student Dralin since the start of 2021. A source confirmed Dralin attended a Nashville technical school before the pandemic hit, but now resides in Georgia near Alana and her sister Lauren "Pumpkin" Shannon, 23, who has custody of her youngest sister. Pumpkin had told The Sun, "Me and my husband love Dralin. He's very respectful and treats Alana with the utmost respect. He is around us and our kids a bunch also, and we love him for Alana." However, Alana Thompson, aka Honey Boo Boo's boyfriend, Dralin Carswell, was arrested for driving under the influence. In Touch confirmed on Thursday, March 2nd. Carswell was arrested on Tuesday, February 28th, and remained in the Monroe County Jail for 2 days. He was released on a $25,000 bond, according to the Money County Sheriff's Office. Carswell was charged with following too closely, failure to maintain lane, driving under the influence of marijuana, driving with a suspended license, and speeding, fleeing, and attempting to evade police. The Monroe County Reporter was the first to report the news. Prior to being arrested, both Carswell and Alana Thompson were together during a high-speed police chase. After nearly hitting another vehicle, Carswell ignored emergency lights flashed to him by police and continued driving at about 75 miles per hour, which constitutes as felony fleeing, according to the incident report obtained by In Touch. After a pint maneuver was made by law enforcement, which caused the car to spin out, an officer approached the vehicle with their gun drawn. A pistol was sitting in the car's cup holder at the time. Carswell's license was subsequently run, and officers were informed on the scene that he was driving with a suspended license and was wanted due to violating his probation. Though Thompson had no outstanding warrants, the third passenger, Julius Malik Devin Williams, had several. Both Carswell and Williams were arrested. Thompson was reportedly picked up by her sister, Lauren "Pumpkin" Efford, following the incident. The Here Comes Honey Boo Boo alum and her boyfriend began dating in 2021, with the couple going Instagram official in September of that year. Due to their age difference, Thompson and Carswell faced backlash from fans despite the age of consent being 16 in Georgia, which is where they live. In response to the criticism they received, Thompson defended her romance during an interview with Entertainment Tonight in July 2022, in which she pointed out that Carswell had her family's approval. "In our relationship, the two most things that everybody is always talking about is our age gap, and definitely because he's black and I'm white. And we're an interracial couple," she told the outlet at the time. "I don't care because, at the end of the day, my sister approves, his mom approves, and we're happy. So what fans got to say or what haters got to say, I don't really care." Although the young duo may be enjoying their time together, Carswell has been in trouble with the law in the past. In May 2019, he was arrested for statutory rape, In Touch confirmed, 2 years before he and Thompson began their relationship. At the time, Carswell was initially arrested and charged for rape, and upon questioning, the minor said the sex was consensual. Carswell was accused of submitting a false statement to police, in which he claimed he didn't visit the home of the girl on the night that he was accused of having sex with her. This led to the rape charges being dismissed for the charge of making a false statement. The false statement charge was adjudicated in a June 2021 pretrial diversion agreement where Dralin agreed to several conditions, including for him to see an addiction specialist, to consume no alcohol, to undergo drug and alcohol screens, to have no contact with the victim, and to attend a moral recognition class. The case was then closed. However, Alana "Honey Boo Boo" Thompson witnessed Dralin Carswell's recent arrest firsthand. Dralin was arrested for DUI after a 3-mile car chase in Georgia on February 28th and released on March 1st. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office confirmed to E! News. Officials also shared that Dralin was arrested for driving under the influence of drugs, specifically marijuana. According to the sheriff's office, Alana, who was a passenger, as well as another male who had traffic warrants out for his arrest, were in the car when Dralin was taken into custody. The TLC star was not charged and remains a witness in the case, per law enforcement statement to local outlet The Reporter. The reality star made her relationship Instagram official with the college student in September 2021. And after the couple faced criticism for their age difference, Alana addressed the chatter head-on. In our relationship, the two most things that everybody is always talking about is our age gap, Alana told Entertainment Tonight in July 2022, and definitely because he's black and I'm white and we're an interracial couple. As the Toddlers and Tiaras star noted, she remains focused on the opinions of those closest to her. I don't care because, at the end of the day, my sister approves, his mom approves, and we're happy, she added of her sister, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, and Dralin's mom. So, what fans got to say or what haters got to say, I don't really care. Alana also revealed what she loves the most about her nearly 2-year relationship. I like how it's never quiet when we're around each other. We're always talking about something, she said. It's never like an awkward moment, silence, or none of that. We're always just talking about something. However, Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson's older boyfriend, Dralin Carswell, landed himself in jail earlier this week after allegedly leading cops on a wild car chase, with Alana riding in the car with him. TMZ broke the news on Thursday that Dralin, who is due to appear on the upcoming season of Mama June, Family Crisis, was arrested in Georgia and charged with DUI, among other things, on February 28th. Dralin was reportedly driving with Alana and another man when cops ran his plates and saw that the car's owner had outstanding warrants. According to the Monroe County Reporter, a local newspaper that featured the story on its front page on Wednesday, the officer tried to pull the car over, but Dralin did not stop. Instead, he led cops on a 3-mile chase, which finally ended when cops used a precision immobilization technique, PIT, maneuver to spin Dralin's car and get it to stop. Court records obtained by the Ashley state that Dralin was officially charged with fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, as well as DUI-less safe drugs. This is a charge that means the drugs Dralin allegedly had in his system made his driving less safe. He also faces 3 traffic-related charges, in addition to the outstanding warrants he is facing from Wilkinson County, Georgia. Although Alana wasn't arrested or charged with any crime, the other man in the car, Julian Williams, was also hauled off to jail after it was discovered that he too had outstanding warrants. Alana, meanwhile, was picked up by her sister, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, who has custody of the 17-year-old. A photo run in the Monroe County Recorder shows Alana standing on the side of the road after the car chase. Dralin bonded out of jail for $25,000 after spending 2 days behind bars. The legal age of consent in Georgia is 16. The charge was eventually dismissed. When Dralin's legal issues were made public in July 2022, Alana defended him and commented that the age difference between the two of them doesn't matter. I don't care because, at the end of the day, my sister, Pumpkin, approves. His mom approves, and we're happy, she said. So what fans got to say or what haters got to say, I really don't care. He is a little bit older, but my husband. Josh is a little bit older than me, Pumpkin said. But that's obvious where a lot of backlash that they get comes from. But I like Dralin a lot. The kids love Dralin, Josh loves Dralin. I don't care about all the background noise. His family is so great they have been very good to us and they have treated us just like family. Pumpkin also noted that her sister is more mature after growing up in the spotlight. She's not getting married, she's not having a kid, she's doing very good in school. They really are on the same wavelength. Alana has seen a lot, done a lot, so Alana is very mature for her age, she said. Alana, Pumpkin, and Dralin have yet to speak on Dralin's latest arrest. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.